Hey, how's it going, Concrete Coating Company owners? My name is Vache Venturi, and I'm going to show you how to write killer ad copy that is going to convert the best type of prospects for you. That way, you're not left chasing phone numbers and emails and paying lead services hefty amounts of money for 1/10 of what you can do on your own. Right? This is really not that hard. So I'm just going to show you the messaging and the copywriting that we use again to target the best type of prospects. My goal is to empower more concrete coating companies to do good on their own and not pay for something that is widely available and is super simple. So without further ado, I'm gonna hop into a live ad account and I'm gonna show you exactly what we do. So I'll see you there. So as you can see, we're in a live ad account here. We have spent $1,500 in the last month alone. So as you can see, also, we have tested a lot of different ads, and we know exactly what works and what doesn't at this point, right? So I want to show you some of our latest ads, some of the best performing ones, so that way you can kind of know that we know what we're talking about at the moment, right? So this isn't just old stuff that's kind of working well for us, right? Uh, I want you to take a look at how we're getting $22 leads, okay? So I'm going to show you exactly how we structured the ad, exactly how we're, you know, finding the right messaging and everything of that sort. So we just have a simple, if you are a homeowner in the Dallas area and you want a garage floor that feels like home, read this first. So we can kind of position it more as information than a straight ad that's trying to sell them, right? And the headline as well is, if you want a gorgeous garage floor, read this. Like, it's almost like, okay, what is it that I need to know before even thinking about a gorgeous garage floor? Is it the price? Is it the like material cost? Is it you know, how to do it myself? Is it the downsides or the upsides? We create curiosity by showing off. Like, I mean, look at these amazing floors. This is metallic jobs that my client has done, a simple flake job as well. Um, and this collage of different ads really works in all areas across the United States and Canada. So as you can see, we're not using like the typical, area call out. And what we get after they click on it, right after we have invoked the curiosity, is a simple piece of education, right? And the way we were able to do this is through market research. So the only reason we're saying this is because we know that's what the market wants to hear. So when we did our market research, we found out that there's a lot of people that want DIY epoxy, but they're scared it's going to fail, which most of the time we know that it does. And, they just don't know how to do it, right? So after that first line of, like, if you're a homeowner in this area, read this before you think about a garage floor that's gorgeous. It's obviously worded a little bit different, but it says, don't put down cheap epoxy on your poorly prepped floor. 9 out of 10 times they fail, and we have had to replace hundreds of them. Instead, get a free quote from a seasoned professional, and then the benefits and a call to action. So the reason why we structured it that way specifically is because we already know most people are thinking about putting down epoxy on their floor. So by labeling it cheap and saying poorly prepped floor is like almost like hopping into the conversation in their head that they're already having about how, okay, if I buy this epoxy, it's going to be cheap, but I don't know how to prep my floor, right? And when we were doing the market research, we figured out that prep is a keyword across all the different people that are looking to do epoxy on their own or have thought about getting epoxy done by a professional. The most discussed part of this market is the prep, right? Whether they're a individual or a company, they all emphasize prep. And specifically for DIY, most people don't know how to prep, as we already know. So we emphasize that their floor is going to be poorly prepped and their epoxy is going to be cheap. And we say 9 out of 10 times they fail, and we have had to replace hundreds of them. So what we do here is we show them the downside of doing it on their own. We show them also our expertise, that we have done hundreds of garages, right? So my client's status is like, the frame is instantly boosted, it's instantly elevated. So once we kind of get that out of the way, we can kind of position ourselves as the real solution to a gorgeous garage floor. So, instead, get a free quote from a seasoned professional. Like, we know what we're doing, and we'll give you a free quote even. And these are some of the benefits, like, the regular benefits, whether you're using polyurethane, polyurea. You can say it's 4 times stronger than epoxy. In this case, because we mostly use epoxy, we just say it's 4 times stronger than DIY epoxy. Because, I mean, it's true, like, it's definitely way stronger than like your Home Depot epoxy, right? No chipping or fading ever, 100% slip resistant, and 1 to 2 day install. The reason why we emphasize no chipping or fading or the slip resistancy is because most people don't care about your warranty. Most people don't care about some other benefits. Again, according to the market research, most people care about if it will chip or fade, or if it will be slip resistant, if it will be safe for the family, and if it will be durable. So we just address those objections before we even talk to them, and we just hit them with a call to action. If you want to be one step closer to your absolutely gorgeous and durable garage floor, click get quote and get a free quote. So what we do there is we don't try to go for the sale. We try to go for the click, right? And when we go for the click, we go for for their information. When we go for their information, we go for the call. When we go for the call, we go for the estimate. When we go for the estimate, we go for the sale. So we're not trying to say, "Hey, buy our epoxy." We're trying to say, "Hey, let's get you a free quote, and you'll be one step closer to your dream epoxy floor." There's nothing wrong with taking an extra step. So there's less resistance versus, hey, let's schedule your installation. She's like, well, okay. You know what I mean? It's almost like going out for a date and trying to propose on a first date. It's not going to work out. You know what I mean? So we have to take it gradually. We have to take it from, hey, you just read our ad to, hey, let's give you a free quote. All you have to do is just click below and get quote. Most people don't even realize that they're going to have to fill out their information, which is why a lot of people that weren't qualified anyways, they're going to drop off. So we're going to be left with the people that we want to see anyways, right? So with that being said, I hope this video was valuable to you. I hope I kind of explained the framework of how we structured our winning ads. That way you can be more comfortable with the idea of ads and understand why some work and some don't. A lot of times people will come in and run ads for concrete coating businesses, but they haven't done a single piece of market research. And if you want the market research and all of the data and all of the resources that we use to actually build successful campaigns, follow up on these campaigns, and build successful estimate booking environments inside of our clients' businesses, go ahead and look at the link in the description. I have like a Google Doc attached for you. There's no email. There's nothing that you have to sign up for. It's just free resources. So I hope I was able to help. And if I was, drop a like or do whatever you got to do. And hopefully see you on the next video. As always, God bless you and you have a great day.